That should definitely not happen.
No, that definitely should not.
Yeah, that's a mistake. Just
Side
because.
blades still affect the courier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should hit.
So that was maybe it. Mega Poner, he pops dust, try and reveal and slow down the Riki, but looks like a Mega Poner is going to be going down, especially with the bash. That'll be the first blood on Stan King. And Snake King, who used his surge to be able to help out and try and save the Night Stalker, is now in serious trouble as he doesn't have an escape. And Stan King is able to pick up the double kill. FDL finally get and win their tri-lane against the dual lane, making it all worth it for the Riki and the Oracle.
And the Darkseer is okay with that kind of trade of having 3 heroes up there. Then when the Riki shows mid, you can go back into the lane and contest. But making that decision to constantly stay in the lane doesn't pay off, and it shouldn't. You have 3 heroes that eventually
they're gonna lose their Viper. That is big. Viper. The Riki rotates across as soon as they win that top lane, and apparently his health, thanks to the amped up levels from their win at top,
he's able to if he has full health.
Yeah. That leaves Mega Poner as a very underleveled level 2 Night Stalker, about to pick up his level 3. Snake King is going jungle, but he's about to get caught out by Franz. They're going to be able to slow him down and get a second round of nukes from Stan King. That'll be enough to slay the opposing King. Franz tries to juke out the last couple of hits from 747, but not good enough. They trade away kill, but still well worth it for FDL.
Yeah, you never. That's a cool thing about this Riki is that you don't mind if you lose him. The state of the game.
Yeah. It's kind of like he was the opposite of Bounty Hunter in some ways. Like, they're so similar and yet kind of the same. We are going to see CNC go down in the mid lane, it looks like, as he's going to be chased down with a combination of poison and ion shell damage, and that'll put Snake King as our new highest magic damage. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Lion in some trouble here. They are going to be able to go on to him. Nice double stun. MJW hoping to be able to get close enough for a stun of his own. Will be able to land it. That'll be another kill going the way of FDL. Pat Soul can't do anything to stop this. Does have his level 6, so he's going to be able to lock down the 2 supports. A Mega Poner comes in, gets the extra nuke damage onto Oracle. Hopefully be able to get at least 1 kill here. The disarm, Pat Soul. He probably should still be able to get this kill. And now Franz, who does get dusted up, tries to juke his way out for the few remaining seconds of dust, but not good enough. Void Boys strike back in the bottom lane.
It was a very good rotation by FDL originally, but when you make that play, you have to understand as well that there's
I carry like Void Boy's Faceless Void that can punish you, right? That big hold. They're gonna go on mid lane though. CNC. He's just not had a good tournament, and this is really just the cherry on top to his very bad news cake. He has had not the greatest tournament, and now he has just this terrible matchup where he has to deal with a Viper in lane. Top lane, they're going to go on to Clairvoyance. Looks like they should be able to get the kill with the help of Bisa. And Stan King's actually the one to pick up the last hit. Looks
you
like
notice too that both of these heroes... Oh, Franz got dusted.
Yeah, but he's hiding in the trees. Mako Poner didn't see him. May still be able to. Runs into him, finds him, gets the Void.
Now that's a very farm Night Stalker. Level-wise, he's already level 5. All of a sudden... the pendulum switches the other way and kills in this phase. See this, but you want to control that area just because then you can force them to only farm these 2 camps. It's very effective. That way you can go for sneak Roshans, and that potential is always there just because you have a TA and a Slardar.
He's at the top lane. Oh, yeah, he's going to be voided up and will end up dying. So
that is
good rotation from the Faceless Void.
You notice that Void Boys makes this rotation first, but I was just about to say. You want a tier 1 tower because it means so much more. And 747 is going to get gone on.
It's going to be jumped
This is
here.
what we're talking about. Don't be in this bottom lane.
Super tanky, but it's not going to be good enough, and there's no TP, so there's not even a hope of a save. Finally, a TP comes in, but it's too late. The Slither and Crush will finish him off. Pat Soul, he's here. He's got the Chronosphere, and he will go straight for Stan King for the kill, trying to finish him off before the ult goes down, but it's not good enough. The ult and a potential...
They're top lane pressured in during this entire time. CNC can get some farm as well. Like, I just am not a fan of fighting around that.
Kill on Bisa. He's going to be able to soak up enough mana from him to be able to get the finger, and that will ensure the kill. So they stop their off-lane tower from going down. This is something that, like, once upon a time, like Alliance did, right? They were one of the few teams that never gave up. There has something to do with that. The fact that they have, like, this truck of a hero at 10 to 15 minutes that they feel comfortable doing something like that.
Yeah, for sure, but at the same time, if you're gonna make these kinds of plays, you have to understand. Like, look, every single time, where has FDL been? Like, where's their preferred fighting region been? It's always been this bottom lane. This is the 4th fight in a row that they've taken at this area. So if you know that, you have to come here as 5.
And this time around, they're not going to be able to get the punishment with the Chronosphere. Doesn't mean, though, that Void Boys can still win the fight. Night Stalker, who has been super leveled up thanks to that, what was it, around like 6 minutes, 8 minutes or something. He had a really good...
Because if you think about it this way, if Void Boys is ahead, neither team will step.
Right.
Like, neither team really cares about it. Void Boys don't really care about it. FDL can't. Because when you're behind in a game, oh, they're going to pick off a Mega Opponent.
He's done for. They pop the Troll Ultimate, and that is very good with Riki, too. If we actually see some progression items, that will be a dangerous duo.
Yeah. But for Dire, these are
the game pops up, and I just see all red, incorrect, 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 incorrect. I'm like, thanks, Valve.
It's affirmation, man. You know who's the best at this is actually, surprisingly, is like Toby. I see Toby. Oh, bottom. That was so greedy.
Now he is very dead for his greed.
They should be able to defend this top tier too as well.
Well, they're defending top, and they're gonna go on mid. Void Boy is keeping this really fast pace. Now, he is able to get off his ultimate, but he's still gonna be dusted for a little bit longer. Few more seconds, gets off the smoke, the stun comes out, and the poison... Okay, never mind, there's a counter ward. I didn't click on Clairvoyance enough. He had 1 counter ward left, and that was enough to get the kill.
You see the difference in styles now? That really starts to show, because FDL, they're trying to split now. Split pushing is no longer in vogue. Like, you even see teams like Team Secret, which was the split pushing team, just get into these straight on 5-on-5 engagements now, and this is going to be the game determining fight right now, but they're going to get spotted coming in.
Franz, he's going to be spot out, almost instantly pop, plus vacuum, now the 4-man Chronosphere! And surely this is not the mediocre fight that maybe FDL could have won. We see Void Boys very clearly taking this one. They will be able to get the TP out onto the Templar Assassin, who almost dies inside the fountain, but at least they have 1 survivor. It looks like 2 as the Troll's going to be able to get out. Stan King is not going to be one of those survivors, though. Right outside the Roshan pit, fortunately, or unfortunately rather, it just spawned.
Check it again! Check it again!
Check it again!
Oh, they see it.
Wait, he's hot, right?
You're going to lose high ground. Probably 2 sets.
It's already starting bad. Franz is going to be caught here by a Mega Opponent. They turn around, get the stun. They think about going for the pop, but they realize he's too tanky, and that just sets things up again for the Vacuum Chronosphere. 3-man stun and everything else coming out from the Void Boys. They're going to be able to run down Beast at the big carry of FDL and chase down whoever else they can get. Now Franz is oh no, he just ran into some counter vision. They're going to be able to catch him. He's dead. And that just leaves our Templar Assassin in Slordar, who needs Aegis. Void Boys are going to go high ground without it, seeing as they just won the fight.
This is... Yeah, you don't care about it.
Something, but...
They've got to chase.
Yeah, they've got to.
You have to push them out of this Roshan area.
Clairvoyance does manage to get a 2-man stun. Franz on the front lines is going to try and help get Clairvoyance. They are going to be able to pop him, it looks like, when we're like right-click, and CC is able to do it. Stan King. Oh, they actually surround 747. This is a lot of physical damage laid into the Viper. They will be able to get that 1 kill and a bash. That'll stop Snake King. That is a big pickup that FDL will now finally be able to take control of the Roshan pit and get the Aegis into their hands, which is a necessity for their strategy.
2 of the heroes from Void Boys wanted to take that engagement, and the other 3 were just like, no, we're not going to do that. But Snake King was eventually baited into that fight. They're going to have this chrono available, though, and Void Boys is thinking about taking this fight. They're going to be too late, though.
Just a little bit too late. Now Pat Soul time walked in and won't be able to time walk out. Jump forward, finding a Mega Opponent. All of a sudden, everything is going wrong for him. Oh my god. How did this all go so wrong? 1 fight, and then Void Boys trying to get greedy when they don't need to and contest the Roshan pit, and all of a sudden 5 heroes are dead. FDL have the Aegis. Time around will be scattered out by now. He's able to defuse a blade off the silence, buy himself time with the ultimate, and jump back to his team. So it's not actually a free kill, but they are going to move forward up into the high ground. The smoke cloud does go down. Pat Soul's going to go straight for the Oracle, but meanwhile, the physical damage carries of FDL, they're just going to start ripping through these heroes. Finally, they get their Chronosphere. Now they're turning around. A 3-man Chrono from Pat Soul may have just saved this fight. They're going to try and finish off Beast, but no! The Oracle actually provides a save, and that means 747 doesn't stand a chance in hell. He ends up going down. Snake King with the amp damage. He's also going to fall, and just like that, FDL win the crucial fight that they needed to fully take control of this game. The odds of them winning have just flipped from 5%.
He's got an Aegis with the False Promise now, so now one of the other cores from FDL, most likely the Slardar, we just talked about how important he is. Now you're in a position where you're going to potentially have to kill him twice because he's got a cheese as well.
Jumps forward, manages to get the stun onto the line. Looks like he's going to try pop him with the help of CC. They get him. Now the BKB activated. The Chronosphere, they're going to focus on MJW, but there's the False Promise save. MJW still going to be able to get the cheese off and heal himself up completely. Pat Soul with his Manta fighting up against CC will be able to get that kill, and that is a hero without the extra life. So now 4 versus 5. Void Boys continue to start moving forward, seeing if they can pick up some extra kills. That'll be the supports first. MJW turning around. Beast is actually going to come in. They rip through Omega Poner. Now look towards the Clairvoyant stun in the back. Lion will be able to get himself away. Beast has to focus on whatever's in front of him. That's going to be Pat Soul. He gets a bash. Can he get another one underneath that silence? It doesn't matter. They hold him long enough. He can't get the time walk away. And Beast chases back the Viper while his team goes for Snake King. Snake King locked in. Is going to be purged up. No surge away for him. And seems like Void Boys are going to be losing a lane of Rex. They've only got a buyback on Void, and I'm pretty sure that's not enough from stopping FDL.
They already used it on the... What information is he going to give his team? Hey guys, they're all top. Like,
yeah. Void Boys. I do like this decision where they're trying to get aggressive with this ward up and see if they can get the fight. Oh, once again, he's going to go for Pat Soul and even Chronospheres, and that means the rest of the team are just going to get torn apart. FDL, they go straight for one, manage to take out the Night Stalker. Now look towards Pat Soul. He's going to be controlled up unless he gets off the BKB, which he does now. Turns, fights, but Vacuum Wall, that's a good one coming out from Snake King, but can it save the fight? 747, he seems to be beaten on by CC and MJW. Gets off the Manta, but he just can't seem to output the damage, and that's it. It's all over. Void Boys, they had themselves a really good lead. We thought this was their game in the bag for #1 of the series, but not so. FDL, they win it 45 minutes and 33 seconds.
That Void Boys should be kind of okay with how that game went.